They call me Jenny. And what I'm about to share isn't just a story. It's a warning. Ready? Let's begin. I've camped in deep woods my entire life, but what I found last weekend didn't feel like part of the forest. It felt built, designed, and now, sitting in a cheap motel room with nothing but the clothes I ran away in, I can't stop replaying it. Not because I want to remember, but because I can't forget. The hike-in was perfect in the way postcards are perfect. Crisp autumn air, a canopy of gold and rust, sunlight spilling in slow, honey-colored shafts between branches. The only sounds, crunching leaves beneath my boots, a lone sparrow, the soft hiss of wind. Miles from the trailhead, the world felt emptied of people. Just me and the endless woods. I was looking for a place to camp. Flat ground, far from the path, maybe near water. Standard stuff. That's when I saw the break in the ferns. I stepped through and stopped dead. A perfect circle, 40 feet across, carpeted in soft, uniform grass, vibrant green, as if cut and watered daily. The trees formed a flawless ring around it. No gaps. No undergrowth. Just towering trunks, branches interlocked overhead like a cathedral dome. It should have been strange. Instead it felt safe. Inviting. The city cynic in me whispered too perfect. But the hiker in me, he thought I'd hit the jackpot. I pitched my tent dead center. The stakes slid in like the ground wanted to keep them. I built a neat fire ring and cooked dehydrated chili while the sun sank, painting the sky in bruised purples and ember oranges. The fire's crackle was the only sound. The air was still. Wrapped in the warm glow, I felt protected, like the forest itself had given me this place. When I finally doused the flames and zipped my tent, I thought, this is perfect. Sleep didn't come. At first, I blamed the faint movement beneath me. A strange ripple through the earth under my sleeping bag. Felt like bugs. Not a few hundreds. I told myself it was normal. The woods have life. But the wriggling never stopped. Pressed upward, almost curious. Then came the sounds. Soft snaps of twigs. The dry rustle of leaves. Not random. Not wind. They moved in a slow circle just outside the ring of trees. I froze, listening so hard my ears ached. Moonlight painted shifting patterns on the tent walls, long, thin, finger-like shadows. They weren't swaying with wind. There was no wind. They traced the fabric. Up the seams. Across the mesh. I grabbed my flashlight, clicked it on, gone. Turned it off, back again. They were feeling for me. The movement under me grew sharper, like tapping. Like teeth. I shone my light down and froze. Dozens of thin grass blades had pushed through the tent floor. Not torn it, grown through it. They swayed in unison. Not with the air, but with intention. Swish, swish, swish. They weren't grass. They were feelers. I unzipped the tent and stumbled out, flashlight swinging. The clearing looked empty, until I aimed the beam back at my tent. The grass had split open, thick root-like tendrils snaking upward, wrapping around the tent's fabric. They pulsed like veins, tightened like muscle, and the ground beneath my tent was swallowing it whole. I didn't think. I ran, no pack, no gear, no phone. Just the light in my hand. The soft grass underfoot clung, each step a wet-sucking sound. I burst through the ring of trees onto the trail, lungs burning. Every shadow between the trunks looked like it was reaching. The forest became a blur of black shapes and silver light until my car. I didn't stop driving until sunrise. Hundreds of miles later, I collapsed into this motel bed. I tell myself I'm safe now, but when I close my eyes, I feel the soft grass brushing against my skin. I hear the roots tightening, and I understand that wasn't a clearing. It was a mouth, and I camped on its tongue. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling horror tales. Your support keeps the darkness alive.